What's up, everybody? Welcome to this latest edition of Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on June 30th, 2018. I am going to post this video earlier than I have been over the past couple of weeks and past couple of months. So I do realize that probably right after this video goes up, there may be some information that comes out related to Funko, and I will share that in the next video. You know, any information that does leak out this weekend, I'll definitely make sure I share it in the next video. And also, if anything interesting goes online, then what I will do is I'll put a link in the description. So do make sure you come back and check the description. As a matter of fact, there are already going to be a couple of links in the description, so just make sure that you do remember to check those out. And that really is something I have been trying to be good about doing. You know, when things go online after a video, I try to make sure I put it in the description, so just please get in that habit of checking that out. It may help you out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. So for starters here, the Earthshaker from Dota 2, that pop figure has become available with GameStop. It is exclusive to them. I actually was in GameStop either yesterday or the day before, and I got a close-up look of that figure. It is very well designed. I like the coloring on it, just everything about the way that figure is put together. It is pretty awesome. As a matter of fact, I could see people that aren't even Dota fans picking that particular pop-up because it really does look cool. And as far as the commons are concerned, they should start to roll out as well, so be on the lookout for those. Now, the Young Bucks 2-pack, which is exclusive to Hot Topic, I know I've mentioned this one previously, just putting it out there again because this one has been available on their website. Now, if you go to check the website and you don't see it, more than likely it will get a restock, but it really seems like there are plenty of these. But just in case you don't have a Hot Topic near you, or you haven't been able to make it to Hot Topic, you may want to check the website for that 2-pack. Also here, the Clown Deadpool. I said this one was on the way previously, and I'm just sharing this because this is another one I got to see up close. And I will say with this one, if you're going to get the Clown Deadpool, if there's more than one in the store, definitely compare the paint jobs, because I was looking at more than one and I definitely saw a paint job that looked way better than another one. So again, if you're going to get the Clown Deadpool, definitely make sure that you take a good look at the paint job, I would say especially around the hands. And then also the red Dilophosaurus, which is a Target red card exclusive, should actually go up online tonight from the time of this recording. So definitely be on the lookout for that if you do have a red card. Remember that you have to have a red card in order to be able to order this figure. Now, there is a chance, you know, slim chance that maybe some of these will actually appear in stores. No guarantee in that though. So I will say if you're a red card holder and you're interested, go ahead and try to jump on that particular figure. And then also, I know that a lot of you will actually be watching this on July 1st, and as of July 1st, you should be able to go in store and GameStop and pre-order these Conan OBrien figures. And you see the 3 figures here, I mentioned them previously, and also you see the pop tees here as well. So if you're interested in any of these items, you should be able to go ahead and pre-order them in store. Also, you see here to the right, this is a Target exclusive, the Target exclusive Gold Prince Akeem and pop tee. That should go live at, you know, pretty much any moment. Even by the time you're watching this, it could be live on the site, or it could take a couple of days, who knows. I am actually going to go ahead and share the link in the description just in case you know, anybody's interested. And remember what I said, you may go check that link and not see it available. They may have the image of it, but it might not be available to purchase yet, and that just means you need to come back and check the link again, because at any moment, like I said, it could go live, so be on the lookout for that. I definitely wanted to share this because I got a feeling it may go live before the next Funko News video, so that's why I'm putting that out there for you all. The latest item on the Funko shop is this Freddy Funko vinyl 2-pack. This is something that Funko created basically in celebration of Freddy Funko's birthday. The character has existed for 20 years now. You know, Funko has been around a lot longer than some people realize. So yeah, the Freddy Funko vinyl 2-pack that you see here, which was rumored to be on the way, is legit now. It is available and it's still listed on the Funko shop at the time of this recording. So if you're interested in that one, head on over to the Funko shop and get a hold of that. And then you also see here the Wetmore Forest figures. These are the 4 that are still listed on the website. I don't know why the other 4 aren't listed yet. Whenever they get listed, of course, I will let you all know. But if you're interested in these 4 characters, like I said, they are available on the Funko shop right now. So a couple of random bits of information here. First of all, as far as the Jolly Bee pop is concerned, I covered that one previously, but this is a better look at what the pop actually is going to look like. So that's why I wanted to make sure I share this image. But just as a quick reminder, this is supposed to release first in the Philippines because that's where the company Jollibee is based, and then it should become available outside of the Philippines as well. Not 100% sure about that. We'll have to kind of wait and see what happens. And there's possibly going to be a limited edition metallic variant of this figure that will release as well. But again, no official details from Funko yet. Once they give the official details, then I will share that information. Also, it does seem like Hot Topic is going to be a sponsor once again for the Los Angeles Comic-Con, and along with that, they should get some Funko Pop exclusives. So, you know, once those get revealed, of course, I'm going to share those. Last year, it was just 4 figures that they had, I think, altogether, but they were it was a pretty good selection, even though it was just 4 figures. So, you know, we'll see what they do this year for the Los Angeles Comic-Con. Another figure here, or I should say 2 figures here that were basically rumored to be on the way, is this Jabba the Hutt and Salacious Crumb vinyl 2-pack, which is coming soon. Don't know exactly when that's going to drop. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and let you all know, coming soon is a phrase you're going to hear a lot within this video, because with a lot of these figures, there are no specific dates. But of course, once I learn the dates, I will share. And of course, once the figures start to hit shelves, then I will share that as well. Here in the upper right, you see yet another upcoming red card exclusive with Target is Mr. Monopoly here rocking the red outfit. I definitely want to hear from people. What do you think about this look for the character? I kind of look at it, looks kind of slick, but at the same time, it just keeps throwing me off because I guess I'm so used to seeing him in his, you know, normal black suit. But yeah, just let me know what you think about that particular figure if you are interested in that one. I really could not get through this video without making sure that I mention I am aware of what's going on with GameStop. Over the past couple of years, GameStop has literally lost billions of dollars in profit. So the company is struggling, and they're actually actively seeking new ownership so that they can stay afloat. That's really all that I know right now. So we'll keep an eye on this situation and see what exactly happens with GameStop, you know, especially right here in the upcoming months. And then one last thing I do want to mention, because some people just keep bringing this up, and I am aware of it, but to me it's like it's news, but it's not really news, because the Jurassic Park Pop Ride, it seems like it still could release later this year. We don't know for sure though, so you know, some people seem to really be stressing that, but to me it's really not news until we get the official word from Funko what exactly is going to happen with that. But I just wanted to put it out there that I am aware that that figure is still possibly on the way. So these figures, these are something else that we got the list for a while back. As far as the designs go, I actually really do like the look of these. You know, Baloo, of course, as a pop figure is going to be proportioned differently. So seeing Baloo, my eyes kind of had to adjust to this new look. You know, him having a larger head and a smaller body. But yeah, I really think the designs overall work pretty well here for Tailspin. And I know I watched Tailspin when I was younger. I honestly cannot remember a single episode, but I know that I did watch this series, though it was part of that like afternoon block, that Disney afternoon block. But you see here also that they have Rebecca Cunningham, Shere Khan. I think Shere Khan looks really sharp there in his suit. I really like the look of him. They also have Kid Cloud Kicker and Louie as well. So again, these figures are coming soon, no specific date, but like I said, I'm really happy with the designs. And if you're a fan of that series, let me know what you think about their designs. Some more figures that we pretty much knew were on the way here. We have the flashing Gremlin from Gremlins 2, and then also Greta from Gremlins 2. Now the boxes just say Gremlins, but these characters actually did appear within Gremlins 2. And remember, there is a rumor of another one on the way, a Gremlins wearing the 3D glasses. Don't know if that one is actually a sure thing or not. We'll have to wait and see. But just putting it out there that might be yet another Gremlins pop on the way. Then you also see here the vinyl 2-pack of Gizmo and Stripe. I don't know how I feel about Gizmo's expression. When you look at the figure dead on with that image there up top, I don't know what expression they were going for there, if he's supposed to be scared or worried, but he almost looks drunk. So I don't know, you all let me know what you think about that design of Gizmo. I think Stripe looks cool though. As a vinyl figure, I think Stripe actually does work. Now these Friends figures, again, this was a list that came out probably months ago at this point of these upcoming figures here. So this is wave 2 of Friends, and I really think they did well with these designs. And if you followed the series, then you will get the references to the various episodes. I think the one I remember the least is Monica with the braids. Like, I know I saw that episode because I saw every episode of Friends. I just can't really remember it super well. But I definitely like Ross's 80s look, and then they got Rachel with the 80s look, Chandler with the 80s look as well. I think another standout here really is Joey Tribbiani, of course, wearing all of Chandler's clothes, and that was a great episode as well, by the way. Very funny episode. So I like that they did that pop there. And then they got Phoebe dressed up as Superwoman or Supergirl, you know, which yeah, I don't know. I feel like they maybe could have did something a little more interesting with her, but it works. You know, it works overall. So yeah, I think these are pretty fun pop figures here. And if people got the first wave, I think these are different enough to actually justify, you know, all of the Friends characters again. So Funko did pretty well with these, in my opinion. Now these figures here, boy, a lot of people have been asking about these and waiting on these. We still don't know when they're going to come out, but at least we see the actual figures now. So we know it's legit that Tom and Jerry figures are on the way. And I love the look of them. I think they did a great job with the look of them. I really love how Tom is holding that cleaver there. Obviously that's intended for Jerry. And you know, Jerry holding the cheese is just classic. So yeah, I really do like the look of these. I wouldn't be surprised if they did a variant of these at some point, maybe in a 2-pack. I'm not saying that I've heard about that. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if Funko did that at some point. But yeah, I think these are pretty spot on. I think that fans of the characters will probably be pretty happy with these. And then next up here, there are a lot of rumors of a lot of Marvel Chrome Pops on the way. Now we see 2 of them here that are official. We have here the Gold Loki, the Gold Chrome Loki, and then also the Gold Chrome Iron Man. And remember, there's potentially a lot more of these on the way. In fact, I will mention some of these once I get to the rumor mill. No idea of release dates. Once again, that phrase coming soon. But I really do like the look of these. I think that gold chrome just really does stand out. You know, it looks amazing. And I think these are 2 good characters to have with these colors. And then this wave here, these Venom Pops. Right up front, I gotta say, I want them all. Their designs are amazing. These figures right here actually stand out to me way more than anything from San Diego Comic-Con. I think these are phenomenal. So, of course, here we have the Venomized Hulk. We have Venomized Iron Man, which honestly, the Venomized Iron Man might be my least favorite one, but I still like it. It's still cool, though. It's just these are such cool figures. You know, one of them is going to have to be a least favorite, and that's probably my least favorite there. But then they also have Venomized Captain America, which that one, what I really like about that one, they don't have too much of the black symbiote going on him. You kind of see some of it on the shield there. But yeah, the head sculpt and everything is definitely pretty cool. Even though it's kind of similar to what they've done before with Venom, but it's still, I like that design, you know. So I'm really amped about that. Love how they have the Venom here with Eddie Brock, where you can see part of Eddie Brock's face. I think that's a cool way to do it, where they have it, you know, across half of his face. They kind of did that with Hulk as well. And then of course here they have Carnage, and this design of Carnage is actually very similar to the concept art that was sent in for the Marvel video. So, you know, you should go back and check that out if you get a chance in the Marvel Concepts video. Yeah, that was a pretty spot on, I guess you could say, prediction almost about what this design should look like. And yeah, these are very legit. I feel like there might have been one more figure that was rumored related to Venom, but we'll have to wait and see. And even though these are based off the comics, I wouldn't be surprised if these are held off to release kind of closer to the movie. You know, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm going to have to try to track down a bundle deal probably, because I really want to get all of these figures. So we're going to get back into SDCC information. And like last time, I am not about to go back through all of the information that I covered previously. If you missed any of it, you can go back and check out previous videos, or you can pause these screens that I'm going by here, because like I said, I just don't want to repeat myself too much. I really want to move on to the new figures that were revealed for SDCC, and as a matter of fact, the final figures that were revealed for San Diego Comic-Con, because all the reveals have been made at this point. So you see here what's going to be available related to Stranger Things. They have the Billy and Karen 2-pack there, which that actually was one of my favorite scenes of the whole second season. So I like that they did this to actually put those two together. And a nice little detail there is actually Billy holding the cookie in his hand. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is potentially with Barnes & Noble. Remember, locations may change. Nothing is official till Funko puts out the word. So even though I've been sharing locations, they are potentially going to change around some. We'll just have to wait and see about that. And if I don't share a location for a figure, that means I just don't know it right now. But again, once Funko puts out the official word, of course, I will share that with you all. You see here also Dustin dressed up for the snowball dance. I think that one is very accurate to the way that he looked in that episode. And then they also have here Steve with the bandana across his face as a Dorbs figure, which I know some people aren't crazy about Dorbs, but I think that design really works. And, you know, some people don't like the smiles on Dorbs, but, you know, with the bandana covering that up, maybe some people will be more interested in that particular figure. So, Steve with the bandana Dorbs figure is also potentially with Barnes & Noble, and Dustin there from the Snowball Dance is potentially with GameStop. Next up here, we had the television wave, which is pretty brief. I mean, because they did have, you know, some television representation elsewhere, you know, including with Stranger Things. But you see here, Josie McCoy from Riverdale. She was actually the first official figure that Funko announced for San Diego Comic-Con, so not surprised to see her. Also here, Ron Swanson with the cornrows. Yes, they actually did it. And that figure is just so funny to me. That's one that's a small maybe for me. You know, I haven't really collected too much of Parks and Rec. As a matter of fact, the only Parks and Rec I have is the 2-pack featuring Tom and John Ralphio. But that one is such a crazy design that after a while, if it's still available and I have the spare money, I might have to pick that one up just because it is so funny. And then also you see here the Green Hornet and Kato 2-pack, which is, well, not potentially, it is going to be with Toy Tokyo. I kind of addressed this one in my last video, so I'm not going to say much about my thoughts on that one right now. You could check out that last video if you haven't done so. But yeah, this is the television wave. Next up here, we have the Funko and Miscellaneous wave. So we have two original characters here, spastic plastic characters created by Funko. They have Gil, which of course is based off the creature from the Black Lagoon. He's limited to 5,000 pieces. And then they have Sam here, who is also limited to 5,000 pieces, which, by the way, I know these characters are meant to be kind of twisted, and it's definitely twisted to see a pig dressed as a chef holding a ham. That's pretty crazy to see. Also, we have here Asuka, who I've mentioned several times before, still potentially going to be with Target. You know, there's a strong likelihood. And there is a third Asuka figure out there that, you know, I know people are waiting to see where that one's going to end up. That one could be at Target as well. We'll just have to wait and see on that. And then this other item here is pretty interesting. They have a skateboard deck featuring the Golden Girls. So that'd be crazy to see, you know, some skaters skating on the Golden Girls board. But that's interesting. Definitely interesting. Definitely some nice looking artwork on there, though, you know, in the picture there of the Golden Girls. And they're popular worldwide across all ages. So I'm not completely surprised to see that, but it is definitely an interesting choice. And then finally, this is it for SDCC, the Add Icons wave here. You see that they have the Crunchberry Beast, which I don't remember these like side characters along with Captain Crunch. I don't know if these commercials were before my time or I was too young to remember them or what, but I really do not remember the Crunchberry Beast. I will say though, I think it's a good thing that that's the only pop that they have here as far as SDCC, because, you know, the other Captain Crunch characters, including Captain Crunch himself, maybe they will be easier for collectors to get. You also see here the Captain Crunch 4-pack. Again, they're featuring Captain Crunch and the side characters there. I especially don't remember that dog, like, at all. I really don't remember him. But, yeah, that 4-pack there, you know, for fans of Captain Crunch, I think is pretty cool, and especially if you are a lover of the Dorbs figures. And then you also see here the vinyl 2-pack. They're featuring Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute. This is another one that I did address in my last video, so I won't really say much about that right now. But yeah, there we have it, the Add Icons wave, and that really does wrap it up for San Diego Comic-Con. Now, I did say this in my last video. I will repeat this real quick. You know, there could be some retailers that have some surprises that they reveal right around or right before, you know, San Diego Comic-Con. So there may be more figures related. They may not necessarily be con exclusives, though. We'll just have to wait and see about that. So this screen here, I think I have all the figures on here for the most part. But like I said, there are a few that I don't know the locations of. So these are potential locations here. So you might want to kind of lock into the screen and, you know, keep this in mind to start planning somewhat, but just be careful about that, because remember, locations can change. Now, of course, once Funko does their official reveal of the shared locations, then I will update this. And let me stress this again, because I see some new collectors that are not completely understanding this. You do not have to go to San Diego Comic-Con to get these figures, or at least the majority of these figures. They are going to be shared with retailers. Again, the locations may change, but the majority of these will be shared with retailers, so please keep that in mind. And I'm going to do my best to continue to keep you all updated of any changes and any additional information that comes up. So now let's go ahead and get into the rumor mill. Remember, with the rumor mill, I know a lot of these pan out to be true, but not always, because there was at least one rumored figure for San Diego Comic-Con that did not get revealed. So remember, with the rumor mill, not everything does actually pan out. So some possible upcoming pops here include Constantine, which I would really love to see that. You know, Constantine from DC Comics. I'm not sure if this will be based on the actual comics or based on his appearance within the TV series. We'll just have to wait and see about that. Also, it seems like there could be some gold Bruce Lee pops on the way, 2 or 3 of them. Again, you know, we'll have to wait and see if that actually pans out. The Evil Queen, I know there's already an older Evil Queen pop figure, but it seems like she could be getting an updated version of her, which would make a lot of sense, since they did recently do that full Snow White line of figures, and she wasn't in it, you know, at least not the younger looking version of her. So I could see them doing an updated version of the Evil Queen. Also, Lydia with Handbook from Beetlejuice is potentially on the way, and if they do that version of her, I know there's already another Beetlejuice figure on the way. I hope that they do Alec Baldwin's character, and also I forget her name, but you know, Alec Baldwin's wife from that as well. You know, they could do those characters as well, especially with their crazy looks going on. So yeah, I'm just hoping they do even more with Beetlejuice. Also, Genie with the lamp, and this of course is Genie from Aladdin. That's another possible figure. Luna Lovegood with Destro. This is from the Harry Potter series, and Hedwig, including a flocked Hedwig, is possible for the Harry Potter series. And then this is spotted on the Quid app, and remember, not everything on the Quid app actually becomes real pop figures, but they did have these Paul Bunyan Freddy Funko figures, and I actually want to hear from those of you that are Freddy Funko collectors. Would you actually like to see these figures made into real pops? And continuing on, still got some more rumors here. Based off of Spider-Man, the Ghost Spider pop could be on the way. I'm actually not familiar with Ghost Spider. I'm going to have to do some background information and see exactly what that's about. Also, an unmasked Spider-Man based off the upcoming video game. I think that one's almost a lock to happen. You know, I mean, we don't have the official images. That's why I'm treating it like a rumor, but seems like when anything Spider-Man is done, there's always an unmasked version, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. As far as Marvel Chrome pops are concerned, we could see Colossus in his X-Force uniform, also Rocket Raccoon as a Chrome pop. Not sure about the colors on these, what they would be. And as far as Chrome Thanos is concerned, it seems like Funko intends to go all out with yellow, red, blue, green, and purple Chrome figures. Now, I know some people are thinking there already is a purple Chrome Thanos, but you know, the fact that this list leaked, I mean, this could mean that it's going to become more widely available. So we'll have to see. But yeah, there's been rumors of other characters as well from Marvel that are going to get Chrome variants. So yeah, I think it's going to be kind of flooded with those pretty soon, and that might actually seriously bring down the value on those original Chrome figures in the near future. Also, the Invisible Man from the Universal Monsters line could get a pop, which wouldn't surprise me. They've done just about every other character from Universal Monsters, so I could definitely see Invisible Man happening. Dustin in his hockey gear, I feel like this is one that may have been a rumor previously. Just wanted to make sure I put it out there. And then real quick, I'm not going to get in depth with these because these are rumors that I know I shared previously. So just as quick reminders, there could be a dark side variant of Anakin. Alfred Hitchcock, the director Alfred Hitchcock. The Simpsons is supposed to get a full new wave of pops. And I know at least one of those is Homer and the Moo Moo. If you've ever seen The Simpsons, if you've ever seen that episode, you know what I'm talking about. Little Shop of Horrors pops, Kubo, and that's Kubo and the Two Strings, that movie, which is a great stop motion animation movie. And then also Blink 182. So all of these are potential pops that are on the way. Of course, as I learn more information, I will make sure that I share. So So that's going to do it for this edition of Funko News. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and get this video up earlier. And again, if any information comes out, you know, later on tonight or tomorrow, whenever it may be, I'll make sure that I share it in the next Funko News video. If anything goes online that I think is of heavy interest, then I will make sure that I put that in the description. One quick reminder before I completely wrap this up: for those of you that are entering my giveaway, basically the SDCC Helping Hand giveaway, remember that you can share this video, or you can wait for the next Funko News video. It's really up to you, but if I were you, I would go ahead and make sure I share this video on social media so you are covered with that aspect of entering the giveaway. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope everybody got something out of it. Definitely let me know what you think about the reveals that Funko just recently did. And yeah, that's going to do it. I will talk to you all again real soon.